Welcome back to Buffalo Wild Wings' Old Eastwood Road location, where we're talking to Takayo here this Monday afternoon. Mike Vaccaro with the coach, Takayo Siddle, head coach of UNCW men's basketball program, a team that's on a roll right now, 9-1 to start this season. They have won 8 in a row as they're bringing coach here. We'll get to some games, breaking down Marshall, breaking down Louisiana, look ahead to Valparaiso as well. But, Coach, again, to see where this team is right now, 9-1. You only have 3 non-conference games left. It's crazy how quick things go, but certainly you've got to be pleased by where you are right now at 9-1.
Yeah, I am. I'm very pleased. Probably where I thought we would be. Like you just said, Mike, you blink and then you're 10 games into it, and they just pile up on you. And I think that's the most impressive thing about our group is their ability to get ready from one game to the next, their ability to adjust and on the fly and learn different teams' identities and be able to go out on the court and execute a game plan in short windows. I know we had a lot of home games, but, we've traveled a little bit. Just them being ready from day to day, being able to adapt from situation to situation, playing style to playing style. I think that's probably the most impressive thing about the group and how we've been able to gel together so quickly in this short amount of time. There's a lot of positives right now, and the main thing for us is just this week we're trying to focus on finishing strong, trying to be a part of the 1%.
Yeah, right now you are part of that 1%. There's 8 teams in the country that are undefeated, 13 teams that are 9-1 or 10-1 right now, so certainly you're getting the job done. And you mentioned, again, we've talked about this team has come together so quickly. We even talked to Noah Ross about that. He just thinks that it's a different vibe on this roster in the locker room as well. This is a group that really gets along. Not that they didn't in the past, but they'll do things off the court as well as on the court as well. Is that the biggest thing that you're seeing? Yeah. Why this team is being successful so quickly?
Yeah, I think that they have a maturity about them, and I think they understand that, good elite teams, they love each other. They love being around each other, love playing with each other. They love seeing each other succeed. I think they understand that. I think they, from a maturity standpoint, I think they understand how to get themselves ready from day to day and embrace our process of how we work, embrace our standard of how we do things, the expectations. I think all of that is, it comes with them being mature and understanding what it takes to win. So I think we have some good things going on right now, and the main thing is to finish strong, like I just said, so we can have some positive momentum going into conference play.
Yeah, again, 3 non-conference games remain the next 3 Saturdays, so that tells you've got time from game to game. Is that a plus, from a rest standpoint, but also for you to continue to maybe put in some new wrinkles?
Yeah, I think it's a plus, but when you really look at it, Mike, it's really not a lot of time. I'm going to give them today off. We'll really have 2 days to work on ourselves, and then as we get close to Saturday, we're going to start focusing on our next opponent. I'm sorry. So we really don't have a lot of time to put new stuff in. We're going to try to get back to, add another layer to what we do, and we'll focus on that tomorrow and the next day. But there's really not a lot of time for us to really put anything new in.
And again, right now 9-1, winners of 8 in a row, continuing to get things done here. And you look at this past week, we'll dive deeper into Marshall and Louisiana. The scoring, you averaged the 2 games, 70 points each, but you gave up on an average 66 points. I think right now the defense is kind of getting overlooked right now, but from a coach's standpoint, you've got to love to see what your defense has been doing here recently.
Yeah, we've put together some pretty good halves defensively. We're still searching and fighting to get a complete game defensively, but we're putting together some really good halves. I mean, think about the last game on Saturday when we held them to, I want to say, 29% in the second half. We've had some halves where we really locked down, and I think it's the same for a lot of teams right now in the country that, they're just fighting to try to play 40 really good minutes or close to it. and we're certainly trending in that direction.
Good defensive team. Does that go together with the veteran team as well? Because it's tough sometimes to get those younger players to buy into defense, but I would think it's an easier sell when you're a veteran player.
It's an easier sell. They understand that we have to defend if we want to, be a contender. I think a lot of good teams right now, I think their defense is ahead of their offense. I think that's the same for us. I think the execution offensively will start to come as we get into January and February. I think that's pretty normal. The defense and like I talked to you about the margins of the 50-50 balls and all the toughness plays, that's what helps you win right now. And the execution and being sharp on the offensive end, I think that starts to come later in the year. But that maturity and experience, I think, helps them understand defensively is where we need to hang our hat.
You put your non-conference schedule together trying to get teams to mirror what you're going to see during the conference season. Have you seen that with the different styles, the different type of opponents you've had here during the non-conference season?
100%. 100%. Every game that we've played, every Division I team that we've played, they mirror somebody in our league. If you think about last Saturday, I thought that was a combination of a Towles and Drexel, that type of game. And then the Marshall game, I thought it was more of a Elon type game. So we're getting exactly what we're looking for out of this non-conference. The goal is to finish strong.
And we talked post-game after Louisiana on Saturday. The last two games, Marshall and Louisiana, they felt like, and they had CA type of vibes to it, how close they were, and really made you guys have to make the right moves down the stretch. Is that a plus, too, to see? Because, hey, it's great to blow out somebody by 30 points like you did with Navy, but to be tested as you get closer to conference play has to be a plus as well.
Yeah, those pressure games, pressure moments, the 2-3 possession games, those games help us more than beating teams by 30. I love beating teams by 30. Let's not get that misconstrued, but we learn more about ourselves when we're facing some adversity and some game pressure, and we're able to handle it. And so those tight games, are more what I'm looking for.
You always talk about being player-led late in that game on Saturday during a timeout. After Kirk Kanaski got up, it was Patrick Wessler, who was kind of leading the charge and talking to the team. I mean, you've got to love to see that kind of stuff.
Yeah, how about that? All of our little isms that we say, he's been reciting them over the last couple of weeks, so that's good to hear. But no, as we get closer to February, and it's right around the corner, we need to become 100% player-led, and I think we're trending in that direction. They still don't necessarily know how to navigate through some of the muddy waters that we're facing in games and, from day to day in our different phases that we're going into. They don't know how to navigate through that. I think as we help them navigate through it right now, they'll be able to police themselves February, March, as we try to make a run late in the season.
Well, again, a great start right now. 9-1 start for UNCW. We'll take our first break here. When we get back, we'll dive into Marshall. That game from Wednesday in Trask Coliseum. We'll talk about that next. Stay with us. We're talking to Takayo here at Buffalo Wild Wings' Old Eastwood Road location.
Big news, Wilmington. The basketball season's biggest winner is the Pick 6 meal for two. Just $19.99 at Buffalo Wild Wings. Choose 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks for one unbeatable price. Go for boneless wings at any of our 26 sauces, crispy chicken dippers, or double-stacked cheeseburgers with fries, tots, or wedges. Pick 6 starting at only $19.99. Only at Buffalo Wild Wings. Taxes and fees extra. Not valid with other offers. See server for details.
The fans came out today, David.
That's right, Gabe. Big games mean bigger tailgates.
Check out that Ford F-150 truck, a championship caliber performance.
Oh, flawless execution, Gabe. Smart, powerful, and with available Pro Power on board, F-150 just took this tailgate over the top.
Game on, David. For the latest offers on Ford F-150, go to buyfordnow.com to see your Carolina Ford dealer today. See owner's manual for important operating instructions.
All-Star Flags is the Cape Fear source for all of your flag-related needs with high-quality American-made flags and poles. We also specialize in custom flags and banners, including the championship banners hanging within Trask Coliseum. All-Star Flags offers full-service installation on flagpoles, both residential and commercial. Visit our showroom and browse through our selection of U.S., state, military, sports, and international flags. Or check us out online at allstarflags.com. All-Star Flags, quality in every star.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level, and the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Keith Altman with Alpha Mortgage. As a former Seahawk, I know the importance of teamwork. So whether you're here at Trask Coliseum or at beautiful Brooks Field, take comfort in knowing that my team has you covered. From downtown to the suburbs to the beach. Give Alpha Mortgage a call. And go Hawks!
Looking for more than a gym? At O2 Fitness, it's about more than workouts. It's about how you feel, live, and move every day. Enjoy luxurious amenities, spacious turf, top-tier equipment, and expert guidance from personal training, Renew Wellness, and Loop Nutrition. Whether it's a quick lift or a full recharge, you'll find the space, support, and energy to show up as your best self. Feel stronger, live well, do more with O2 Fitness.
Feeling run down trying to keep up with your kids? Grinding at work and the late night football games or streaming sessions are catching up to you? Turn the momentum in your favor. VitaFlow Wilmington has the vitamins and nutrients your body needs for optimal health. As soon as you walk into our state-of-the-art, fully sanitized facility, our professional team of registered nurses help personalize your treatment to become the healthiest and most efficient you. VitaFlow Wilmington is here for your health and wellness 7 days a week. Call us today at 910-222-8859 and get revitalized.
VitaFlow.
Hey, you got a sale coming up? Your company have some special offer, a big event. There's no better way to spread the word around town than on the radio. Word of mouth advertising starts right here. See, people in this town, they wait to the last minute to do everything. Make plans for the weekend, buy your concert tickets, whatever. Radio is a great way to reach people right before they make their buying decision. We get people on the move, in the car, driving to the shop. Get heard, get noticed, get results, get radio.
Hi, it's Holly Shaw, General Sales Manager at Sunrise Broadcasting. We'd love to get working for you. To get started, go right now to this station's website or social media.
Talking to Takayo here. Buffalo Wild Wings Old Eastwood Road location, UNCW. Again, 9-1 start, one of just 21 teams in the country with a record of 9-1 or better. Again, 8 teams undefeated right now. Duke is 10-0, the best record in the country. But, Coach, to keep the string alive, you had won 6 straight heading into the game with Marshall last Wednesday in Trask Coliseum, and going into this game, you know, you're matching up with them once again, back-to-back seasons in Trask, and your concerns going up against them and some of the size that they had, obviously, with Van Komen.
Yeah, the big boy in the middle, the 7'4" kid. We were concerned about him because he's given us fits when he was at Elon last year, so we were worried about him. And then offensively, we thought they were tremendous on that end of the floor. We thought they played with great pace. The pick and roll game was really, really efficient. They had shooting to surround the big fella. And so we knew that, and they were scoring it at a high level coming into our game. Very efficient, making 11 threes a game, taking a lot of them. So we felt like offensively they were going to give us some fits, and they did. But we were able to, like I said, we had been putting some really good halves together defensively. We were able to lock them down a little bit throughout the game. I wasn't very happy for the majority of the game, but we were able to get enough stops and make enough plays and have a little luck on our side to win the game.
Emphasis, it seemed like, was to get the ball inside. Patrick Wessler, a huge game here, 21 points, 13 rebounds against that big guy. maybe a step quicker than he was against Matt Van Komen.
Yeah, Mike, honestly, going into it, we didn't think that we'd be able to throw it into him and him be a scoring threat. We thought it would get us some penetration to maybe get them in rotation, kicking it out or dribbling it out to a handoff, which we call grenades. But he was able to get into the guy's chest and neutralize his size so he could finish over him. And I thought Patrick was very deceptive with his moves. I thought he was very imposing with his physicality down there. And I thought he took the fight to him. And so that was a pleasant surprise for us to be able to throw it to him in that game and be able to get some post scores.
Yeah, he forced 5 turnovers for Matt Van Komen in this game, and I think, again, the quickness and different things that Patrick has, Van Komen doesn't, I think was a plus for you guys as well.
Yeah, no, I thought Patrick wore him out because he was getting into his body. That kid is effective. The Van Komen kid is effective when you shoot fadeaways, going away from the basket. He can block it. But Pat was getting into his chest. He was sealing him early. He was neutralizing his 7'4" frame by getting into his chest with his physicality. And, Pat was a man, and you could tell that Pat completely took him out of the game.
I know their coach wasn't happy with some of the fouls or non-fouls, but you guys are both in this game. You both are watching and seeing how the game is being called. You guys penetrate to begin with, but did that become a point of emphasis once you saw the way it was being called, a little bit more whistles?
Yeah, we wanted to drive it. We wanted to post it. We got into the bonus pretty early in both halves. We wanted to drive it, post it, get on the glass. I thought we smashed the glass about as good as we have all year. And they were more finesse, shooting jumpers and, doing things like that. So I thought we earned those foul calls. And I thought that they earned the ones that they got. They didn't take a lot of paint shots. They didn't drive it much. And I thought the free throw discrepancy was exactly what it should have been.
Yeah, 29 for 39 for UNCW, 9 for 9 for Marshall. All right, a minute and a half to go. You're down 7. It does not look good.
Right.
Things kind of fall into place a little bit, but at the same time, you put yourself in position as well. What do you see that last minute and a half? Take us through it.
What do I see? A miracle. No, what? A minute 40 left, and I'm pissed. I think it's over with, to be honest with you. I probably shouldn't say that, but I thought it was over with. I didn't think we were playing well. I didn't think we were tough enough. And when you have those feelings, man, you just think, it's just not your night. They made all the plays that they needed to make to win the game. But the message in the huddle was just to keep fighting. We battle all the way to the very end, and we believe all the way to the end. I wasn't going to let our guys know how I felt. So we were just trying to give them some confidence to try to finish strong, and we had a little luck. We called a couple sets off some side OBs that got us to the free throw line. The guys did a great job executing that. We got a couple key stops, had a little help from them getting a technical foul. We made our free throws when they really mattered, and we put ourselves in a position to win the game. And we executed our late game switching defense, got the rebound, and we won at the buzzer. So all the mess that happened throughout the game that ticked me off. It still ticked me off, let me say that. But I thought we executed a lot of late situations, which was really good for our growth.
Yeah, an 8-0 run to end the game. All 8 points were made from the free throw line. So you go up 1, but still they have plenty of time. They don't call the timeout there, which a lot of times you don't do that. You kind of let it play out. But your thoughts on that last play and the defense and obviously it looked like they were trying to get to Spear, who was a hot hand there.
Yeah, we wanted to go small and switch everything on and off ball, and we were. I won't say we were flawless. We had a couple hiccups early in that possession, but I thought our activity, our communication, and our effort was really good. We switched everything. We forced a challenge, deep 3 over Noah, and everybody blocked out, and luckily we came up with the rebound and time expired. So sometimes you need a little bit of luck. Yeah. And you just have to always, and the message was you have to always just fight to the end.
Certainly did here. They win this game 70-69. I know there were some words between the coaching staff, but then you guys hugged it out at the end as well. It seemed like just more frustration by Cornelius Jackson, again, with the fouls that he thought they didn't get called that were.
Yeah, no, we grew up together basically in the coaching world. Like, that's a guy that I communicate with him throughout the year, a guy that I consider a friend. And, when I was at Hargrave as an assistant coach and he was coming down to recruit our guys, I was very instrumental in helping him get some of our players when he was at UT Martin and some other places. So a really good friend of mine. He was frustrated about the foul calls at the end. And, I looked down. I didn't have a white and black striped shirt on. And that's what I told him. Like, I don't have anything to do with the refereeing. And we hugged it out. He called me later that night. We talked it out. It's all good. I understand. Heat of the battle. And he was a little frustrated. But I think if he could take that moment back, I think he would.
Well, certainly, again, cooler heads prevailed. As you said, you guys are good friends. And the Seahawks, again, get this win. 70-69 at the final score for UNCW. They out-rebound the Thundering Herd 40-34. So another opponent they out-rebound, as mentioned, Patrick Wessler. His fourth double-double, 21 and 13, 20 points for Nolan Hodge, behind 11 of 14 from the free throw line as well, as the Seahawks close it out from the stripe. An 8-0 run to end the game. All 8 were free throws, and the Seahawks get that win and stay perfect at home as well. We'll take a break here. When we get back, we'll talk about the matchup with Louisiana from this Saturday down the Bayou. That game next. Stay with us. Back in a moment.
At Reed's Jewelers, we know that the rules of engagement were made to be broken. So don't settle for the first ring you see in the case. When you put a ring on it, make the moment your own with something that's just as unique as your love. Whether you're going big, keeping it subtle, or finding a happy medium, we're here to help you say I do with a one-of-a-kind design. Because doing things your own way is what makes them mean everything. Visit Reed's Jewelers in store at Mayfair Town Center and Independence Mall, or online at reeds.com to chat with an expert today.
Kennedy's Real Estate Service is your local company for all your residential, brokerage, management, and appraisal needs in the Wilmington and New Hanover County area. Tim is not only a UNCW alumni, he has been your friendly broker since 1994 and providing residential appraisals since 1997. Give him a call, 910-799-1068, or visit him on the web at kennedyres.com.
Dr. Christopher Branco of Oleander Chiropractic wants you to know that you don't have to be a UNCW athlete to be treated like one. Stop by Oleander Chiropractic on Oleander Drive in the Arboretum behind Port City, Java, and you'll get the best care in a safe, comfortable family atmosphere. Dr. Branco has 15 years experience and is the official chiropractic consultant of UNCW Athletics. Oleander Chiropractic is open Monday through Friday with morning and evening appointments available. Most insurance is accepted. For help, tips, and coupons, visit OleanderChiropractic.com.
Right now, someone in a Hardee's kitchen is about to warm up your holiday with the new grilled cheese bacon burger. Charbroiled 100% Angus beef, bacon, and Swiss and American cheese melting on our soft, buttery sourdough. And our new grilled cheese breakfast sandwich with sausage or bacon and a fried egg. For your inner child and your grown-up cravings, the new grilled cheese bacon burger and breakfast sandwich. For a limited time, only at Hardee's. Cinnamon Raisin Biscuits are back. Unwrap them while you can. Only for a limited time at participating restaurants.
The Coast is calling. Spend your next 4 years at UNC Wilmington. Learn more at uncw.edu/coast.
Hit the water with confidence in a Carolina skiff rigged with the ultimate Suzuki outboard from Marine Warehouse Center. These boats are designed for stability and ease of use, making them ideal for fishing trips and family excursions. Suzuki brings customers the ultimate lightweight, efficient, and reliable 4-stroke power outboards. To get your Carolina skiff powered by Suzuki, call Marine Warehouse at 910-799-1277 or visit marinewarehousecenter.com.
Hi, I'm Joey Pollard, local owner of Window World right here in Wilmington. You may have seen me and my daughter Hannah on TV over the years. We're proud to be your local experts in exterior remodeling. Whether supplying storm protection or security, Window World still has you covered. Thank you, Wilmington, for all your support over the years. Window World, Wilmington's choice for 25 years and counting.
Window World, simply the best for less.
Let Marine Warehouse help you build your dreams. Order a custom pair boat to your exact specifications and have it expertly rigged with a Mercury 4-stroke outboard. Pair Marine delivers superior quality at an affordable price. And Mercury outboards are engineered to make every moment on the water unforgettable. At Marine Warehouse, we take pride in working with Pair to deliver a boat that's perfectly tailored to your lifestyle. Contact Marine Warehouse today, 910-799-1277, or visit MarineWarehouseCenter.com.
The Coast is calling. Spend your next 4 years at UNC Wilmington. Learn more at uncw.edu/coast.
UNCW men's basketball off to a great start, 9-1. They've won 8 in a row. 3 non-conference games left. The conference slate starts this month, December 29th at A&T and December 31st at home against Drexel. So before the end of the month of December, UNCW will have already played 2 conference games. Crazy how quick things go, Coach. But let's talk about Louisiana from Saturday. You take on the Raging Cajuns in a matchup that, again, very similar, I thought, to Marshall. They were a team that they've got some injuries, but, boy, they played hard and gave you all that you wanted on the road on Saturday.
Yeah, it's funny how it works. The basketball gods, Mike. I don't know. Do you believe in the basketball gods?
Oh, yes.
I do. And so, we didn't play well against Marshall, and I didn't think we were tough enough. I didn't think that we, adhered to our system, our identity. I just thought we were really off with that stuff. I didn't think we were fighting hard enough, and we luck up and we win the game. I have a chance to really get after them the next day in film and set the tone for the mentality and approach that we needed going into this next one. It was uncomfortable for them. I got into them, and they were upset with me, and that's okay. But they were dialed in, and I don't know, and I'm not trying to say we were the reason why we won. Those players, every time we win, they deserve all the credit, all of it. But I don't know if we win that game on Saturday if we don't have an opportunity to humble them and get them refocused like we were able to as a coaching staff. So I knew that was going to be a tough game. One of the most competitive, hardest playing teams that we played in the non-conference. They're a little inexperienced at certain positions. They're a little injured. But you can tell that that culture is being established, and it's a culture of competing and playing hard. And, man, they battled with us. They were making shots. They were being physical with us. I thought our guys responded and handled adversity in the game very well, and I was very pleased with our guys after we won.
Part of the adversity in this is that you lose your leading scorer in the season, Nolan Hodge, pretty early in that second half.
Yeah.
What did that do for you guys in trying to shuffle things around and try to find what he does, and not just scoring but rebounding, but other things as well?
Yeah, no, I thought it was good for our group. Other guys had to step up and do some things that he does for us. I thought Christian stepped up. I thought Noah made some big plays. I thought Madison did as well, Pat. And I thought Gavin, I thought everybody that played really impacted the game and kind of, cleaned up some of the things that Nolan normally does for us. So it was good for our group. I would have loved to have him out there, that's for sure. But, whenever you can win a game without your best player and your leading scorer, I think it does a lot for your group because it gets everybody else a little bit more involved. And, they play more extended minutes that counted on a little bit more. So, I thought it was all positive for us.
Landon Kelly on X wants to know any update on the injury?
Yeah, he's fine. He went to the doctor this morning. He's fine. He should be ready to play on Saturday.
All right. So, at what point though did you think, okay, he's not coming back in this game on Saturday?
I knew he wasn't going to come back when he came from the locker room after he got taped up. And my trainer told me that he was done. And, I looked at Nolan, and I could tell that he wanted to try, but he was just he just couldn't. And from that point on, I knew we were going to have to make our adjustments and just try to figure it out without him.
You mentioned Christian May. He's your leading scorer in this game, 18 points, also 7 rebounds, 5 of 10 from three-point range. A couple of times he shoots, makes a three, and he points over to you. Do you know what he's saying?
I don't know why he points at me. But he can keep if he's pointing at me, Mike, that means he's making shots, so he can point at me as much as he wants to. But no, he's having fun right now, and that's the most important thing for him.
I was going to say, this is a different Christian May that I remember seeing when he was on Townsend, not to disparage Townsend, but again, as you said, he's confident.
Yeah.
He's stepping into those threes and making a high clip right now.
Yeah, he's having a lot of fun. He's playing with a lot of confidence. This is what I love about him. I've always loved his game, and I've always seen this for him. His game was a lot bigger than what he had played over the last 3 years. And like you said, no knock on them because that's a hell of a program and they do a great job. But I've always seen this for him. And the challenge now is for him to continue to enhance that. Try to be as he's been really consistent for us, try to be even more consistent and just put it all together. And so now very, very happy with what he's doing right now.
4 in double figures in this game, the 8th time in wins that you guys have had to at least 4. So, again, he has a huge game, but he's not the only one. And I think that's the factor in why this team is 9-1 right now. You've got 4, you've got 5, you've got 6 guys that can give you double figures, and you just don't know who it's going to be from a defensive standpoint any night.
Yeah, strengthening unit, Mike. Strengthening unit is real. It's one of our core values as team. And, we want to continue to out-team our opponents. I think that's an advantage that we have over the teams that we've played and going into league play. While certain teams may have the star power and, a couple guys that can go get 20, 30, we have 7 guys, and hopefully soon we'll have 8 that can go out and get you 10-plus. And, a couple of them will have big nights. And that's tougher to guard than just having 2 guys that can go get it.
And also a team that continues to out-rebound their opponents. +8 in this game, 35-27. UNCW has out-rebounded every one of their opponents this season. So they get the win on the road, 70-63, the final score Saturday against Louisiana. Again, their 8th win in a row. We'll take a break here when we get back. It's our Carolina Ford Dealers Player of the Week. We've been talking teams, so many players. Who's it going to be? We'll find out coming up next. Stay with us. Back after this.
Big news, Wilmington. The basketball season's biggest winner is the Pick 6 Meal for 2. Just $19.99 at Buffalo Wild Wings. Choose 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks for one unbeatable price. Go for boneless wings and any of our 26 sauces, crispy chicken dippers, or double-stacked cheeseburgers with fries, tots, or wedges. Pick 6 starting at only $19.99. Only at Buffalo Wild Wings. Taxes and fees extra. Not valid with other offers. See server for details.
At Pawn USA, we buy, sell, trade, and loan money on almost anything. Buying? Come check out our amazing inventory at our 5 convenient locations. Selling? We can give you cash or a loan for your items on the spot. Find the Pawn USA nearest you in Wallace, Charlotte, Leland, and in Wilmington, and we'll work with you for an enjoyable and beneficial experience. Ask about our free layaway plan and check us out at pawnusa.net and on eBay. There's always a new find at Pawn USA.
Hampton Inn University and Hampton Inn Suites Landfall Park are proud UNCW Seahawks sponsors. Award-winning hotels providing rooms, suites, catering, and meeting rooms. Ask for the Seahawks special. Call 910-399-9006. That's 910-399-9006. HamptonInn.com and support the Seahawks.
You don't need to shout to be heard. Just get in front of people already looking for what you offer. Digital ads do just that, targeting your ideal customers by interest, behavior, and location, right where they spend time online. From awareness to decision, we help you reach them at every stage of the buying funnel. And pairing digital with radio, it can boost your website traffic up to 4.5 times.
Have I got your attention now?
Let us help you turn awareness into action on air and online. Call us today, 910-632-2134, or visit advertisesunrise.com.
Hi, I'm Joey Pollard, local owner of Window World right here in Wilmington. You may have seen me and my daughter Hannah on TV over the years. We're proud to be your local experts in exterior remodeling. Whether supplying storm protection or security, Window World still has you covered. Thank you, Wilmington, for all your support over the years. Window World, Wilmington's choice for 25 years and counting.
Window World, simply the best for less.
I'm Josh Barber for Capital Ford Lincoln of Wilmington. It's our desire to be Wilmington's premier source for all your automotive needs. Our knowledge, selection, and most importantly, customer service is second to none. Whether you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, need regularly scheduled maintenance, technical repair, or collision service, we invite you to experience the way we do business. So come see us at Capital Ford Lincoln of Wilmington on Oleander Drive and let us be your car dealer. Remember, if you buy anywhere else, you'll pay too much, and go Seahawks.
Preparing for the big game, athletes practice countless hours year-round. Then, it's game time, and their fans get to see the results, cheering on their team to a win. At Coastline Insurance, we're working hard behind the scenes, preparing for when you need us, because we want our customers to be our biggest fans. Let Coastline Insurance shop your coverage and find out why we say, when we shop, you win. Find us online at coastlineinsurance.com.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level, and the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Looking for more than a gym? At O2 Fitness, it's about more than workouts. It's about how you feel, live, and move every day. Enjoy luxurious amenities, spacious turf, top-tier equipment, and expert guidance from personal training, Renew Wellness, and Loop Nutrition. Whether it's a quick lift or a full recharge, you'll find the space, support, and energy to show up as your best self. Feel stronger, live well, do more with O2 Fitness.
When it comes to industrial, hydraulic, hose, and marine supplies, FP Fensel Supply Company is a company you can trust. If we don't have what you need in stock, we'll get it. If you need help troubleshooting a problem, we'll do our best to solve it at competitive prices. We call it the Fensel Focus. Simply put, we know trust comes from a good experience, and we've been providing that to our customers from Wilmington to Jacksonville for 50 years. On the web at fenselsupply.com. That's FENSEL supply.com. Talking to Takayo here this Monday in Wilmington. We're back at it next Monday as well, December 15th. Hope you can join us for that. Again, UNCW 9-1 with 3 conference or non-conference games left before the conference slate will begin for them. Carolina Ford Dealers Player of the Week this week. Couple of good choices. It came down to 2 or 3 guys, but Patrick Wessler is a Carolina Ford Dealers Player of the Week. And how about some of these numbers in the 2 games? 15.5 points, 10 rebounds, so he averaged a double-double. He shot 58% from the field, 11 of 19, 60% from the free throw line, 9 of 15. Had his 4th double-double of the season against Marshall with 21 points and 13 rebounds. He's just, again, it seems like when the other team, the opponent, has that big guy,
yeah,
that's their force.
Yeah,
that he knows that gets it in his head, and he takes his best game to those big guys that he plays against.
Yeah, he takes it personal. I don't know if you remember me saying this a few times, Mike, but I think he'll continue to get better throughout the year. He's really increasing his work ethic. He's really starting to believe in himself, starting to find his place on the team. So he's doing some really good things for us, but he'll continue to get better. I really believe that. His finishing around the rim, his sealing, rebounding, just a little bit of everything. And we're gonna be a good basketball team, but as he continues to develop and become a real big threat for us, it's only going to help us out because it's going to open up everything on the perimeter.
And you always say that this is the first time he's really been utilized like this. Look at this. This season, he is 48 of 80 from the field, 60%. Last year, the entire season at Virginia Tech, he was 50 for 80. He has as many field goal attempts through 10 games this season as he did the entire season last year with the Hokies. So you think his role's a little bit different?
I think so.
It definitely is.
I think so. And I'm excited for him, to get this opportunity to be our starting five-man and to be leaned on this much. And, he's a guy that was highly touted coming out of high school, somebody that when I was at NC State, we had an eye on him. And I've always had a respect for his dad. His dad is used to be a high school coach and, well respected in the state. If you know his mom, she's a basketball mom through and through. She loves it. She gets excited about it. Her favorite thing to tweet and say is LFG. That's the thing that she always says in her tweets. And so that's a basketball family, and Pat deserves this opportunity. And his growth throughout the year is what excites me more than anything. And like I said, as he continues to develop, it's only going to help our team be a little bit more dangerous.
Yeah, you told me you thought the size was a difference on last year's team. You have the size back here with him, and now he's starting to be, as we mentioned, led the team a little bit during one of the huddles on Saturday. He's an energy guy when things are going well. Certainly he's the guy that pumps everybody up. I mean, he's given you that role that you had a year ago almost, it seems like 10 games in.
Yeah, he's I would say he's a combination of the two that we had last year. I think he can score with his back to the basket better than Harlan. I don't think he scores it quite as well as Kamari did. Kamari was an elite scorer, but I think Pat can get there. I do. He's got touch, go over both shoulders, and then he rebounds it just as well as Harlan did on the offensive end. And he's a really good sealer too. Something that we need to continue to improve with him. But he's a combination of the two guys, and so he's got another year left, and he's going to continue to get better. And I think he can be a really dominant force in this league if he can stay humble, stay healthy, and continue to take hard coaching. I think he can be a problem in this league.
You look at this season, he's 20th in the conference, averaging over 12 points a game. He's 4th in rebounds at 8.5. And he leads the conference right now with the 4 double-doubles as well. And a very good week this week for Patrick Wessler. Carolina Ford Dealers Player of the Week. When you drive a smart and powerful Ford F-150, you're ready to tackle any job. Game on. See your Carolina Ford dealer, proud partner of Seahawk Athletics. We'll take another break. When we get back, we'll talk about something. We'll ask some questions to the coach. We've got some questions for the audience as well, so I'll take a break. Right. Back with more Talkin' to Takayo next. Stay with us.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
You got next. The next open road. The next uncharted trail. With Ford Bronco and Ford Bronco Sport, you've got the next great SUV. Equipped with a blend of off-road performance, on-road precision, and plenty of power to conquer the next adventure. For the latest offers on the new Bronco or Bronco Sport, you got next. Only at your Carolina Ford dealer.
Kennedy's Real Estate Service is your local company for all your residential, brokerage, management, and appraisal needs in the Wilmington and New Hanover County area. Tim is not only a UNCW alumni, he has been your friendly broker since 1994 and providing residential appraisals since 1997. Give him a call, 910-799-1068, or visit him on the web at KennedyRES.com.
Dr. Christopher Branco of Oleander Chiropractic wants you to know that you don't have to be a UNCW athlete to be treated like one. Stop by Oleander Chiropractic on Oleander Drive in the Arboretum behind Port City, Java, and you'll get the best care in a safe, comfortable family atmosphere. Dr. Branco has 15 years experience and is the official chiropractic consultant of UNCW Athletics. Oleander Chiropractic is open Monday through Friday with morning and evening appointments available. Most insurance is accepted. For help, tips, and coupons, visit OleanderChiropractic.com.
All-Star Flags is the Cape Fear source for all of your flag-related needs with high-quality American-made flags and poles. We also specialize in custom flags and banners, including the championship banners hanging within Trask Coliseum. All-Star Flags offers full-service installation on flagpoles, both residential and commercial. Visit our showroom and browse through our selection of U.S., state, military, sports, and international flags. Or check us out online at allstarflags.com. All-Star Flags, quality in every star.
At Hardee's, every Tuesday is now Tender Bender Tuesday. Right now, download the Hardee's app and join My Rewards. Buy 3 hand-breaded chicken tenders, get 3 free. It's Tender Bender BOGO. Every Tuesday now through June 2026. This Tuesday, get 3 tenders, free. Next Tuesday, get them free. The Tuesday after that, you guessed it, free. Buy 3 tenders, get 3 free. Another great benefit for My Rewards members. Only at Hardee's. Registration and app required. Available for limited time at participating restaurants. See app for terms.
Hit the water with confidence in a Carolina skiff rigged with the ultimate Suzuki outboard from Marine Warehouse Center. These boats are designed for stability and ease of use, making them ideal for fishing trips and family excursions. Suzuki brings customers the ultimate lightweight, efficient, and reliable 4-stroke power outboards. To get your Carolina skiff powered by Suzuki, call Marine Warehouse at 910-799-1277 or visit marinewarehousecenter.com.
Feeling run down trying to keep up with your kids? Grinding at work and the late-night football games or streaming sessions are catching up to you? Turn the momentum in your favor. VitaFlow Wilmington has the vitamins and nutrients your body needs for optimal health. As soon as you walk into our state-of-the-art, fully sanitized facility, our professional team of registered nurses help personalize your treatment to become the healthiest and most efficient you. VitaFlow Wilmington is here for your health and wellness 7 days a week. Call us today at 910-222-8859 and get revitalized.
VitaFlow.
Let Marine Warehouse help you build your dreams. Order a custom pair boat to your exact specifications and have it expertly rigged with a Mercury 4-stroke outboard. Pair Marine delivers superior quality at an affordable price. And Mercury outboards are engineered to make every moment on the water unforgettable. At Marine Warehouse, we take pride in working with Pair to deliver a boat that's perfectly tailored to your lifestyle. Contact Marine Warehouse today, 910-799-1277, or visit marinewarehousecenter.com.
At Reed's Jewelers, we know that the rules of engagement were made to be broken. So don't settle for the first ring you see in the case. When you put a ring on it, make the moment your own with something that's just as unique as your love. Whether you're going big, keeping it subtle, or finding a happy medium, we're here to help you say I do with a one-of-a-kind design. Because doing things your own way is what makes them mean everything. Visit Reed's Jewelers in store at Mayfair Town Center and Independence Mall, or online at reeds.com to chat with an expert today.
Talkin to Takayo rolls on here. Buffalo Wild Wings, Old Eastwood Road location. Mike Vaccaro with the coach, Takayo Siddle. As we get to some questions from the audience, you touched on it a little bit earlier, but Margaret wants to know about the status of the two guys sitting out, Jonathan Lamoth, C.J. Luster as well, and when we might see them. Will we see them?
When will you see them? I don't know, but I know they're trending in the right direction. And CJ's, this is week 7 for him. And so we're getting close to when he's supposed to be back for us. So hopefully those last 2 non-conference games we'll be able to get him into rotation. Same with John. That's what we're hopeful for. But this week they're getting another evaluation on their injuries, and we'll be able to proceed with the return to play from there. But I think we're getting close.
Herb wants to know about the foul shooting. It's been the key to the last 2 wins. Yeah. Marshall and Louisiana making some key free throws down the stretch. Overall, the number percentage-wise a little bit low. Does that concern you at all? Anything that you do differently practice-wise?
No.
It's something obviously tough to practice.
No, that doesn't concern me. If you look back at our previous years, Mike, we've always, I want to say, struggled, but we always finish up better than when we how we start. And right now we're not shooting it poorly. It'll continue to get better, but we won't make a big deal out of anything to do with free throws. They're mandated to make 150 a day, and so that's pretty much all I can do. I can't go out there and shoot them for them in those pressure moments. They'll continue to get better with it.
But they are making them in the pressure moments again. I think Marshall and Louisiana, those 2 games certainly won with free throws. Joshua wants to know who forgot the toughness chain in Louisiana.
Oh, man. His name is Nathan Carboni. Hell of a young man. Like, we love him to death. And he does a lot for our program, and we're lucky to have him. But he was trying to do a little bit too much and running around crazy, and he forgot the toughness chain. And so the guys gave him a hard time. But, no, our managers are special. We love them. They do a great job. He's our head manager, and, we love him. We love him to death, and we wouldn't trade for anything in the world.
If you're on the road, a guy falls down and there's a wet spot in the floor, your managers are the ones that are going out and cleaning it up. You're not waiting for the other team's managers. You guys, those guys hustle and do a great job all the time.
Those are culture plays for us. We try to dominate the other team with our culture, and those are, we call it EGBs, energy-giving behaviors. Like we celebrate those, and so they try to beat the other team in those type of plays.
You mentioned culture. This question from Austin Parker, I don't know, supposedly. If you could only keep one core value, which one would it be and why?
Wow. I don't see Austin in here. I think that was somebody else.
It's a plant.
If we could only keep one, character. Our character. Your character, we have 7 of them. If we don't have hot character, none of the other ones would really even work. Team, humility, none of that even works. So I wouldn't trade that for anything. The character of our young men is what it's what really starts everything for us. And this is how I'm able to coach them hard, and how they're able to grow throughout the year. And so character is absolutely the number one.
Tanner Benton says, who surprised you the most with their growth so far this season? I don't think Tanner's quite
Tanner Benton in here at all.
All right, but is there a player that surprised you with their growth?
Surprised? I wouldn't say surprised. Nolan Hodge, I wouldn't say he surprised me. I've always seen this for him. But I think that, just watching him over the years and then really seeing him triple down on his work, I've been very pleased with him. And like I said, I've expected him to do this for a while. I'm very proud of him. I wouldn't say I'm surprised, but he would be the guy that I would probably highlight more than
expected to see this, but finally this is his time. This is his moment. This is, in a sense, his team, his and Noah's, when you look at it with those 4-year seniors on this team. So great questions, everybody, especially Austin and Tanner. Great questions there, guys. We'll take a break. When we get back, we'll look ahead of Valpo coming up. The Seahawks will head to Indiana on Saturday. We'll talk about that matchup next.
At Pawn USA, we buy, sell, trade, and loan money on almost anything. Buying? Come check out our amazing inventory at our 5 convenient locations. Selling? We can give you cash or a loan for your items on the spot. Find the Pawn USA nearest you in Wallace, Charlotte, Leland, and in Wilmington, and we'll work with you for an enjoyable and beneficial experience. Ask about our free layaway plan and check us out at pawnusa.net and on eBay. There's always a new find at Pawn USA.
I'm Josh Barber for Capital Ford Lincoln of Wilmington. It's our desire to be Wilmington's premier source for all your automotive needs. Our knowledge, selection, and most importantly, customer service is second to none. Whether you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, need regularly scheduled maintenance, technical repair, or collision service, we invite you to experience the way we do business. So come see us at Capital Ford Lincoln of Wilmington on Oleander Drive and let us be your car dealer. Remember, if you buy anywhere else, you'll pay too much, and go Seahawks.
Hampton Inn University and Hampton Inn Suites Landfall Park are proud UNCW Seahawks sponsors. Award-winning hotels providing rooms, suites, catering, and meeting rooms. Ask for the Seahawks special. Call 910-399-9006. That's 910-399-9006. HamptonInn.com and support the Seahawks.
Today we have two very special guests on our program. Introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right. Oh, I like it. So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip. Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
The Coast is calling. Spend your next 4 years at UNC Wilmington. Learn more at uncw.edu/coast.
Heath Altman with Alpha Mortgage. As a former Seahawk, I know the importance of teamwork. So whether you're here at Trask Coliseum or at beautiful Brooks Field, take comfort in knowing that my team has you covered. From downtown to the suburbs to the beach. Give Alpha Mortgage a call. And go Hawks!
When it comes to industrial, hydraulic, hose, and marine supplies, FP Fensel Supply Company is a company you can trust. If we don't have what you need in stock, we'll get it. If you need help troubleshooting a problem, we'll do our best to solve it at competitive prices. We call it the Fensel Focus. Simply put, we know trust comes from a good experience, and we've been providing that to our customers from Wilmington to Jacksonville for 50 years. On the web at fenselsupply.com. That's FENSEL supply.com.
Preparing for the big game, athletes practice countless hours year-round. Then, it's game time, and their fans get to see the results, cheering on their team to a win. At Coastline Insurance, we're working hard behind the scenes, preparing for when you need us, because we want our customers to be our biggest fans. Let Coastline Insurance shop your coverage and find out why we say, when we shop, you win. Find us online at coastlineinsurance.com.
Back to wrap things up here at Buffalo Wild Wings Old Eastwood Road location for Talkin to Takayo this week. Again, we're back at it next week as well. Valparaiso, the opponent here, Coach. It's the third ever meeting between the Seahawks and the now Beacons from Valparaiso. What do you see when you look at tape on them?
Honestly, I haven't even watched a single bounce. I've been focusing on our group, just going back evaluating our team, over the last few games or last 10 games. Just trying to figure out why we're having these little droughts, where we're going a 5-7 minute drought without scoring and teams will go on runs. So I'm trying to evaluate that right now. But just from what I've heard from the coaches, they feel like they are the second best team we've played outside of Kent State. And, great size across the board, yep. Some really good post players. But I'll take a deep dive into them later on this afternoon and evening.
Yeah, 6'10", 6'9", 6'8", all part of the starting five for the team that's 6-3, coming in after a win, and they're out of the Missouri Valley Conference. So you're going to get a good test there, going to the state of Indiana as well, where they love their basketball as they do here in North Carolina. But again, the prep this week, a little time off, but looking at you guys and getting ready.
Yeah, trying to have a couple days to where we can really focus in on getting better in certain areas and maybe add another layer to some of the things that we do and you're trying to stay healthy.
All right, so again, UNCW 9-1. They're winners of 8 straight, trying to keep that going against Valparaiso on Saturday. Coach, best of luck.
Thank you, Mike.
And we will have that game for you on The Breeze, 95.9 FM. That game will tip at 3 o'clock Eastern Time, 2:45 airtime here on the East Coast. Again, UNCW Valparaiso on Saturday. And then the Seahawks back home, Howard on the 20th. Get those tickets now, uncwsports.com/buy tickets. Thanks for joining us. Have a great day, everybody.